Will she make it here?
Nope.
Is it going to happen? Is it going to happen?
Get in there.
Come on.
No, get in there. Get in there. She did it.
Hi, friendo.
Hi.
How are you? You smell fantastic.
Well, my mouth doesn't.
Oh, okay.
That's why we've got Boone's Bourbon.
Boone's Bourbon. Did you forget to brush your teeth this morning? Do like Kesha does. I brushed her teeth with a bottle of Jack. Substitute Jack for Boone's Bourbon. 117 proof first thing in the morning. Woo-wee. That's how you get divorced. All right. Kate, how are things?
Take a breath. You're here.
Well, I am, but here's the thing. When you live close, you really underestimate how much time. I was like, that's 5 minutes, a 5-minute drive. And then I was like, oh, it's 11? It's an 11. Oh, I should have saved more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
I said, I was like, Ken goes, is Kate coming? And I was like, yeah, I think she's going to be here. And Ken's like, she does this.
She's got two kids, a turtle, or
I
tortoise.
get it.
By the way, my son, as I was...
There we go.
Yeah.
By the way,
Yes.
as I was leaving, my son said to me, Mama, I want to kiss you. And I was like, all right, that's fine. And then he goes...
It's a minute there.
He goes, don't listen to robbers. And I was like, I sure won't. And then he said, don't listen to Decepticons.
Well,
all good advice.
Oh, it was all great
solid.
advice.
Starscream, False and Trixie.
Yes.
Crimes on the Rise in Burbank. This is great.
Agreed.
Yeah,
He's
He's
I
nailing
was
it.
I was like, okay, well, thank you for this wonderful advice.
I said, I just texted Kate, are you coming? And she said, I just parked in elevator now. Also, I'm very sorry. Should have led with that.
Should have led with that.
Yeah.
Should have led with that.
In 4 straight texts, which I
Perfect.
appreciate.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Positivity Report. Kate, this is our 100th episode.
Congratulations.
We have done
Big
100 of
100.
these. It started on January the 18th, something like that. January
18th,
11th,
yeah, around there.
something like that. And
Right.
and here we are. We've never missed a day. I haven't been here for all of them because I had a child.
I was going to say, how did you not miss a day?
No, yeah. Straight to the
I'm
hospital. I was
divorcing
like,
you if you did miss a
8:13.
day.
She's out, babe. Gotta go. I'll be back in an hour. Got to do Positivity Report. No, we as a team have never missed a day. Fueled a lot by Boone's Bourbon here at 9 a.m.
That's
If you
fair.
take a shot of Boone's Bourbon this morning at 9 a.m., would you do that?
Sure.
I love Kate Mulligan.
Yep.
Your son
Yes.
didn't say, don't listen to Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
true.
Are you,
That's
wait,
true.
time out.
He might
Are you
have.
a robber?
I have never robbed. That's wrong.
Okay, I can't listen to you.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, that's no.
Are you a
I've never-
Decepticon?
That is a negative.
Okay.
I do not trust robots at all, so I am with your
More
son
than
on
meets
this.
the eye.
And with that, Mark Riley in the building. Ken Knapsack is also here. The Hawaiian hunky, Kaika Shively, the Prince of the Islands, Aloha Friday. When are we releasing that, Captain Learning? Speaking of, do we have a date on that yet? We're gonna maybe do it Wednesday on the live show. That's probably. Or did we already upload it?
I was thinking today.
Oh, okay. Well, we've got big news. We've got a Captain Learning coming out. Kate, have you ever seen Captain Learning?
I have not seen Captain Learning. I'm so excited. Is that Captain Learning?
No. Well, all 4 of us apparently. It was 3, and then Ikaika just kind of butted in.
He took over.
Yeah.
Took over. We're not going to let Akaika have that. He's so excited. He's such a hardworking kid. He came this morning. He's 39.
Yeah.
And he said, I did one. And we were like, don't do that.
Yeah. What'd you do?
We're gonna have to.
Which
We're
one?
gonna have to get final cut approval on that one.
Where
Yeah.
would you like me to be looking? Because I find myself.
Don't look
Well,
at that.
don't look.
That's that. Look at your lens.
Okay. I,
Find
was like,
your lens.
I find that very distracting. I'm sort of like,
Every person comes in like, that's how my hair looks like. That's why I
my
got
hair,
rid of
yeah.
mine. It's gone.
That's good. You're good.
I don't even worry about it anymore. This is the Positivity Report. Thank you all for being here. If you guys want to join the Bucket Club of the Good People Association, you go to the GPA.fun. We've got some new merch coming out on the store in a couple weeks. Bucket Club members will get 20% off their first order of the new merch, so working on that. And if you want to support the show, you can Super Chat, a.k.a. Supercharge, a.k.a. Super Chat, Supercharge stickers. And then you can go to streamlabs.com/goodpeoplegpa. We wrapped on Battle Buddy Foundation. We'll be announcing a new charity that we're probably working with this coming Wednesday in the main show. Haven't decided on that yet, but we did raise a lot of money for the Battle Buddy Foundation. So thank you to everybody who donated,
That's awesome.
especially my back hair. I would like to thank. I went to a pool yesterday.
how's it growing in?
I don't know. How is it growing in?
Patchy.
Yeah, it's super
Is
patchy.
it itchy? Is it itchy where
No,
it's
it's itchy up here though, where they did the eyebrows. I went to a pool yesterday and I took off my shirt, and Amanda was like, "Oh shoot, we should have really trimmed that off." And I was like, "Yeah." And so weekend was good. We had a good weekend. I did the jam in the van with our boy Tyler Boone, who makes Boone's homegrown bourbon.
That's amazing.
Number 6 in the world. His band was awesome. There you go. DrinkBoonesBourbon.com. I did jam in the van, which is on the west side, right? So I did 10 minutes of stand up while like the band set up behind me, which is awesome. I
That's
loved it. I
awesome,
mean, I
yeah.
just kind of ran through the crowd, did crowd work. The crowd was there to laugh because everybody, when you walk in, there's literally weed everywhere. Like they just hand you weed. Everybody's drunk because they're on Boone's Bourbon. There's little mini Booneses everywhere. I don't smoke weed anymore. I can't.
Do you eat it?
Sometimes. If the mood strikes.
That's where it's at.
Yeah. Well, everybody knows.
Riley, that's where it's at.
Oh yeah.
I just picture Josh grabbing some weed like Big League Chew and just like, get it.
Chunky.
Well, everywhere I looked, they were like, "Oh, that's a spiked kombucha. That's a spiked cider." And I was like, "Is it spiked with weed, or is it spiked with alcohol? Because if it's spiked with alcohol, fine. If it's spiked with weed, I will literally be walking down Olympic with no pants on. Who let me do this? I can't do it, Kate. I was like, oh, I built up a tolerance a long time ago. So I did too when I was like 19, and then all of a sudden my tolerance flipped on me, and I started thinking the robots were coming out of the wall. I was like, your son's like, don't trust robbers and don't trust Decepticons. Also, don't trust your mother-in-law's weed because it will literally rip your face off.
True story.
True.
Oh boy. Yep.
And so, so did that show on...
The way you just used literally, I know it's been corrected, but it just is going to
No.
sit on me for a second. Okay.
My
Go
face
ahead.
was ripped off physically.
When you wait, but it's here.
But it's
Your
back.
face is here.
I saw my face out here, Kate. It was ripped off.
Oh!
And then it came
Literally
back.
metaphoric.
It's sort of like the movie
I
Face
approve
Off.
I approve that,
Okay?
that use.
I'm out in a field in Carmel Valley, California, and I can see my face not on my head.
This is how I feel right now.
Correct. Like, oh, there's Kate.
I'm like, oh.
So didn't smoke weed. Went to the Comedy Store front porch for the first time since the pandemic.
From 2019, yeah.
Yeah. Had a beer out there. Cobster showed up. Beardo showed up. Christian Ruvalcaba, Brian Perez. Jen Murrow was there. Mark
Yeah.
Ellis. We all had a
Right.
couple drinks. It was fantastic. It felt like normal.
Yes.
It was really, really good. Then woke up Friday morning. Or sorry, Sunday morning. Apparently I had some decent night terrors. And so now I've been told as a marriage thing
Yeah.
that if I come home and she thinks that I might have night terrors or it could be, I've been told to sleep on the couch or in the guest room.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we've decided that as a couple. It's
Yeah.
going great.
That's not.
Fantastic.
I don't think that's dysfunctional at all.
No,
That's-
I don't think so either.
That's.
I don't want to wake up the baby.
No, I know. Also, you were telling it as if it was something to be defensive about, but it's not. I feel like that's a great agreement to come to with somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I
This
mean?
marriage is all about compromise. That's why
Yes.
I didn't want to have a baby during a pandemic, and now we have a baby. So. But I love her
But
with all
thank
my heart.
God,
she is just
huh?
sweet. I was going to bring her in for you today.
I
Amanda was
said
going to
I'll
come
do
in.
it if Rosie's there.
She's got a little cold. She's got her first little cold. She got the sniffles.
This is what's not going to be good about coming back into the world. Is
Yeah.
how sick we're all going to get
Yeah.
from
Ken
now.
already
you
got sick.
you already got sick.
I got sick, La Jolla, yeah.
I literally pummel my body with vitamins and like powders and mixes so that my immune systems can stay. And I've also, everybody's like, oh, I just started hand sanitizer just during the pandemic. I've been drinking hand sanitizer since like 2003. Like I put it all over my face, body, arms. I'm hand sanitizing all the time. If I walk past a hand sanitizer station, I will take as much as I can. Everywhere I go. And I can tell you where the best smelling and the worst hand sanitizer is around the city of Los Angeles. I'm like George Costanza with New York City bathrooms. The hand sanitizer out here in this hallway, it's unbelievable. It's like a
great.
Bed Bath & Beyond.
It's great.
Okay? The Rouse up here, it's terrible. It's foam. Foam stuff stinks.
You're not a foam.
No foam. Give me
I love
the oil.
a foam party.
Oh man, Mark Riley almost dropped the coffee.
But you know
on
what?
the
Good
carpet.
news. Good news.
Yeah.
Didn't.
It didn't spill, guys.
Didn't.
That was amazing.
That was a
I did
good,
that on
good
purpose.
list,
Can we
yeah.
take a moment for how it didn't spill?
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Well done.
This
Kate,
studio is unbelievable, by the way.
This is your first time in?
Thanks.
It's
I built it all myself.
It's Ken. You are a wonder with a hammer.
I didn't. Josh
I know.
did.
That's what
I hammer like this.
Okay.
Did you really build this? You really
I
did
built
this.
all this. Yeah.
We slept.
He said it so specifically.
Oh my god! Oh god! True. It's so true.
True.
It's very true.
True.
We
True.
swept.
We
We
swept.
swept.
The best was, so the wall that you guys can't see that we rarely shoot in front of, I was like, why don't you guys just paint that over there? I'm going to do something over here. And I look over there, and Mark Riley's taking a paintbrush like a 3-year-old, like, is this how you do it? I'm like,
Don't trust Decepticons.
And then I'm building this wall.
Yeah.
I'm building this wall, and Ken, like, little nail, like, ding, 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 and I'm just like, whack, whack. And I was like, I was like, Ken, it's fine. He's like, I just don't want to mess up.
We'll get it right for Uncle Josh.
Do you know what I got for my birthday this year
What'd
for
you
my
get?
husband?
Circular saw.
A DeWalt cordless.
Yes.
It's because I'm the you of my house. I can't stand when people are like, you gotta go.
Yeah.
That's why you have them.
Yeah,
And I
totally.
think that was a pretty accurate noise.
I was going to say, your DeWalt is fantastic. Now, if you were going to do a Makita, I'd be like, all
Got
right,
it,
take
yeah.
it easy. And if you even think about a Craftsman, get the hell out of here.
Tell you what, if you do a Milwaukee, you're gonna have to go a little louder.
Little louder from Milwaukee over here. No, my dad bought me a drill as like a housewarming present because my other one broke during the construction of this property.
Did we lose some?
No, we man down, but that was on me.
Okay.
But I also did I told Amanda, what do you want for Father's Day? I was like, I'd like to really start like upping my power tool game. She's like, we don't have room for that. I was like, all right, I guess I'll just take brunch
like to-
alone. I guess that's fine.
Are you gonna do something alone for Father's Day?
She asked me what I wanted to do. My first Father's Day. Your first Father's Day, anything you want to do? I was like, the U.S. Open's on. I would like to just watch it in peace.
Yeah.
You know what I want for Father's Day? Take the kid, get out of the house for a couple hours.
Truly.
I'm going to turn on some golf.
Well, that's what Amanda said for her Mother's Day. She's like, I'd really just like to hang out with both of you. I was like, the baby too?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
You guys have it next year. You'll both
Yeah.
be like, tag out. This
Totally.
Is, yeah.
I got her a massage for Mother's Day.
Oh, that's
the
nice.
masseuse came to the house, and I took Rosie for a little walk.
Oh, that's
She pooped
very nice.
everywhere, and it's the usual.
Does it still smell like popcorn?
Yeah, it's not smelly yet.
Ugh, it's that breast milk.
Yeah.
It's that breast
As
milk.
soon as they
poop.
start getting solid food, look the F out.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
That's where we go.
That because you have this diaper genie, right? You put the stuff in the diaper so that the house doesn't smell like poop.
Yeah.
Right. But her diapers really don't smell like poop. As
Right.
soon as they start smelling like poop, that diaper genie becomes your best friend because when you open the lid, you're just like, Gah!
Yes.
Yeah.
I will also give you, hey, everyone, take out a notepad. Here's
Yep.
a mom hack.
Oh, do it. Katest mom ever.
When the poop is solid, flush it.
Oh.
Shake it out of the diaper, and then don't put the poop diaper into
Okay.
the good diaper genie. It's supposed to be for that, but I'll tell you what,
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
No. Yeah.
And then you take a dog bag and you throw the diaper out in a dog bag to your directly.
The,
to your-
yeah. The diaper genie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Marley's with me.
Mark got up and
I have a dog. Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, solid
Yes.
poop in the toilet, flush it.
Yeah,
So it's a
totally.
hot tip, guys.
hot tip from Katest mom ever. Ding, ding,
You know I'm
ding,
gonna
ding,
find something. I'm just
ding.
gonna be like, sorry.
I'm gonna hang it from your hook.
You got a hook.
Oh,
Got a
here
hook.
it is. I've got a hook here.
You got a hook.
Yeah,
That's your mask
thanks.
hook.
Okay.
What
sorry.
What did you do the
I'll play.
first time one of your children got sick, Kate? How do you do that? What,
Yeah.
emotionally, as a parent.
We got a sniffle. It's a scene. Last night, here's the thing. Last night, I think she like choked because we tried formula, like a new formula, and
Yeah.
I don't think it's going well. So we had to go back to the breast milk kind of a thing. Amanda's really tired of breastfeeding.
I
which,
understand. It's really hard,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
great. I mean, she is the pump thing and the breastfeeding.
It's the
and-
pumping is the worst part.
Oh my god, it's insane. I mean, I don't. I'm sure she doesn't want me giving like details on the show, but I would just say this: it's weird. And, like
Yeah.
you look like it's
You're
when
a
you,
cow.
You're a cow.
Yeah.
You're legitimately a cow.
You want to hear my sound effect for that?
Yeah.
When you have to do the letdown.
Dude, she's nailing this. Kendon, I was going
What's
to go
better,
more
my
like
DeWalt or my Medela?
I might go DeWalt, but it's by this much. I was like, wow, we're turning the 100th episode of The Positive. It's about and like I'll be on the phone and my dad's like, what's that noise in the back? I was like, man, it's pumping. I was like, she's like, yeah, she pumps a lot. I was like, we have a child. The baby needs to be fed. I don't know what to tell you,
Is
Dad.
Rosie not latching?
She had a lot of trouble latching.
Oh.
She's latching-ish now, but latching is when they latch onto the nipple, Ken.
Love will keep us together now. Yeah, this is great.
But so she choked last night and her face turned red.
Yeah.
And it was
Oh,
like a
that's-
very
it's
stressful
scary.
moment for parents.
Yes.
Then she, she's not breathing, so she's like, and like coughing a
Yes.
little bit, but she's still like the happiest sick baby I've ever seen. So
Oh.
I don't know if it's like, because I have a ton of allergies, everybody knows that. If I was born in the caveman time, my lineage would have been eliminated years ago.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
I'll try some of these nuts and
Yeah.
I'm not really much of a gatherer, Ken.
Yeah.
Like the hunter is like, is this deer? Is this like an organic thing? Because if it is, I need the stuff with the drugs in it. Because if it's organic, I'm probably allergic to it. Straight out of the field, look out. I was like, oh, I have a garden. Would you like to try fresh vegetables? Like, more than likely, I'm allergic to it. So you're gonna want to not offer me things. Like,
Are you an EpiPen allergy guy?
Yeah.
You have it with you right now?
It's in my car.
Okay. Well, great.
In the locked car.
In the locked car.
Where's your keys?
Yeah, where are your keys?
Well,
You're
because I was it was before Rosie was born. It was like right before Rosie was born. Ken brought in these power bars, and I read the label, and I was like, oh, this is really good. Yeah. No, there's a macadamia nut in there.
Oh no.
And I'm like,
Did you have to EpiPen yourself?
You had to drive home.
I drive home.
Why did I drive
You
you?
drove me
I drove.
home,
Yeah, I drove.
and
you
then
home.
the EpiPen was there.
I feel like you driving Josh happens a lot.
You know, honestly, usually Uber does it for us.
Yeah. But now that Uber like doesn't
The
exist,
Ellis
it's so hard.
show, the New Year's show, was it? No. What show was it? There was one where like Amanda was in the chat and she was like,
That New Year's show.
Who's driving Josh home?
Oh, yeah,
Who's driving my husband
The car
home?
got left there on the. That was a leave the car in the neighborhood night. Yeah.
Yep.
Boone's Bourbon.
Boom.
You ever get night terrors and wake up your 3-month-old daughter? It's probably because of Boone's. It's not their fault directly. You should drink responsibly. But if you like night terrors and you like bourbon, grab yourself some Boone's.
Working on the night terrors.
The best is Tyler Boone. We get up there and we start like talking about Boone's, and we start doing like back and forth lines about like the sponsorship of Boone's. And I was like, you ever wake up and go, huh, Boone's Bourbon? And he was like, no, that's a good one. He's like, you ever lose your job, not really feel too bad about it? Boone's Bourbon. It really, and everybody in the crowd at this jam in the van is just drinking Boone's like straight from the mini bottles, or like a Sierra Nevada beer, or chasing them both.
Or a spiked
Correct,
kombucha.
or spiked coconut water. That's where I draw the line. That's where I'm at. If it's spiked coconut water, I can't drink coconut. I'm out.
Also, I feel like coconut's probably dangerous for you.
It might be.
If we're being honest.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like it's akin to the macadamia nut.
Yeah, I would venture to say that.
In the same section of the grocery store.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like how they look either. Like they're hairy on the outside. Okay,
Same
that's
section
a
of the
shot at
grocery
me.
store.
Yeah.
Same section of the grocery
Don't I
store.
kind of look like
also
a?
both nuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't I kind of look like a
Coconut.
coconut a little bit? Because I got like the hair.
You got
a little
the
darker.
hair.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You're
I like
only
a coconut.
really used in island movies.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
I'd
Okay.
be like, I'd show up and Tom Hanks would be like, Wilson's brother?
Yes.
Philson? Philson's here. Hey, Tom. I'd smoke some weed. My face is over there, but don't worry about it. We'll put it on the coconut. Don't have to worry about it. No big
My
deal.
face is literally over there.
It's literally over there.
Sorry, I'm looking at your face is literally on your face. Nope, it is literally over there.
You ever smoke so much weed that there's no reflection in the mirror? You're like, I think I'm here.
I maybe have, but I also, this is what I was doing at the time. What's better, my honk shoe, my DeWalt, or my Medela?
Put a poll on Twitter. Kate's impressions. They're very esoteric, like your next stand-up show. You're like, would you guys like to hear my impression of a Model H DeWalt power drill? It's 25 volts on this one. You guys ready? Then you do like the 50 volt. So you'll notice the difference in voltage by the pitch of my voice. It's like,
The 12 volt is. The 50 volt.
here's Ken's drill.
Yeah.
I stripped the screw.
Oh God, not the stripping.
I stripped
Not
the screw.
stripping.
The
Anything
screw's
else.
been stripped. Yeah.
How does that happen? How does that happen?
Right?
I don't know.
You're not applying enough pressure from above. Or behind, if you're doing it.
Okay.
Somebody's applying some pressure from above Ken, but it's not Ken on a drill.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
It's his Lord and Savior,
Yeah.
Darth Snoke, or whoever the fuck, I don't know, Star Wars. Excuse my language. Lauren Roma says, Josh's weed stories explains a lot. Thanks, Lauren. We did have a super chat in here that I totally ignored, and that's on me. Hold on. James the Nerd. Thank you. Happy 100th. I'm so glad I found y'all. Such a good source of positivity and energy. Love the show and love everyone involved. James, we love you, bud. Big fan. We're a big fan of everybody in chat today. Thank you all for being here. We got a Streamlabs. Mark
Streamlab?
Riley.
Mark Riley?
This is the Mark.
Congratulations on 100 episodes. Great to see Kate on the GPA. This is great content.
Yeah, Daniel Medina.
Daniel
Dana
Medina, the
coming in
legend.
hot.
Thank you. I'm not a musical fan, but this morning I was singing, "This is the Kate's show." Get it?
Yeah, they're great.
Get it?
Really good.
I get
Very
it.
good.
Thanks, guys.
Get
Very
it.
good.
Yeah, it's pretty
There was well, this isn't going to be
I
interesting
mean, you
now
should.
'cause I can't think of it.
I
but-
feel like
Yeah.
if we like dubbed it over,
Yeah.
and every time you walk out for stand up or you come on the show, like, "This is the Kate's show."
Yeah,
with a
do
power
that.
drill and your breast pumps on.
Honk shoe, honk shoe, honk shoe. I think my honk shoe is the best.
Pretty really
That's
good.
how that is. I feel like that's the most accurate. That's how
Good honk shoe.
I actually say honk shoe when I sleep.
Yeah.
Honk shoe, honk shoe.
So Rosie does this thing, where she talks in the morning. Like she's up, she doesn't freak out, but she's like,
Babble.
"Ah."
Yeah.
Right?
Vocalizing.
5:30 this morning. She just like, "Ah." And I was like, oh man, this sounds like back when I smoked cigarettes. Just like, I'm up. What happened? Here we
You
go.
hear Rosie and she's like, many mumbling mice are making my night music in the moonlight.
Damn.
Chicago.
This is the Katie Show. Were you like a musical theater person?
No, have you heard me sing?
No, I have not. I think
I was a theater person.
Ah.
No
Yeah.
musical. But
No
yeah.
musical side.
Yeah.
Theater.
I was just a theater person.
yeah, because there's nothing worse in your life than dating somebody in musical theater or being in a relationship.
Although they're the hottest women.
I will say that this human was very attractive, and
Yeah.
she ruined my life, and mostly from like belting show tunes in a Mini Cooper.
Okay.
It was awful.
Okay.
It's awful. And everything was like, this is the dishwasher, plates. I'm like, stop it. Stop it right now.
I used one of my first stand-up bits ever. I don't know if you'll remember this one or not, but because you and I were what was it? I'm just
2007.
kidding. But it was me talking about how I hate girls who harmonize. Like
Yeah.
I'll be in a car and I'll be like, "Does that make me crazy?" This is like when Gnarls Barkley was out,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
and then
yeah.
there's a girl in the background that's like, "Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy?" And I'm like, "Yes,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
it does make me crazy. Sing the melody. We're not impressed.
We're
I
not.
don't
What-
remember
who,
that.
Who are you auditioning for?
Hey,
in the
Clapton,
car?
take it easy.
Yeah.
No, Amanda and I were singing. Well, she is really into the kids' songs, like, and I'm like, I don't want that. Talked about it on here. But Rosie does like the song "Happy," like because I'm happy, and I'm like saying, "Come along," and Amanda's like, "Come along," and I'm like, "Stop it! We're not. We don't do that in this house." First of all,
Also, I will take lower. I'm the man.
I'm the man.
Why did you take lower?
I've seen you do karaoke. It's not good. You did it one time. You didn't even use the microphone. I was embarrassed. I mean, listen, I have an image to uphold,
Wait.
Kate.
What?
This is her. She's like, all right, my song is going to be
Shoop.
Shoot.
Except here, she's got the mic and it's just over here.
Oh, no.
It's like, shoop-a-doop, ba-doop. And I'm like, babe, you got to use the microphone.
Oh, and that's insult to injury to somebody like you, who you're like, my world is
I've
mine.
been
Just-
called the karaoke artist of my time, like of a
You
generation.
and I never competed in the Schmoes karaoke competition, did we? Were
We
you
did
in the
not.
picture yet? No. When did you meet all of these fine folks?
I mean, I think I was before you.
You were? Oh, okay. You were in 2000. Because in 2007,
Yeah.
I won the karaoke.
Yeah.
competition.
Oh, then I missed that.
Yeah, Kate's pre you.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that 3
Well, I knew
Club
that-
show wasn't
But
until
you
like
said
09.
Schmoes. Was it called
It
a
was-
Schmoes show?
No, what was it? The Schmoes
Well, the
karaoke?
Schmoes were. She was there at the
in the
Grasping-
Blackburn closet.
Yeah,
the pantry.
the Grasping at Straws days where Mark and Christian decided they were going to do that.
Oh, I did not
And
know
then she was
that.
doing stand up at Room 5 every
Right.
This crazy girl from Chicago coming in doing crazy make ups.
Crazy make 'em ups. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep. No, it was always talked about like we're going to do a karaoke competition, whatever. Because like I would show up at the Barney's on a Sunday night and everybody would be like,
He's here.
"What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?"
He's here. He's here. The show can begin.
Yeah, let's
He's
go.
here. He's here.
I one time
It's the Josh's show. That doesn't work as well.
I've sweated through. They've given me shirts at Barney's because I've sweated so hard during a karaoke performance that I was like, this shirt's not going to do. It's like,
This
take a black
dress.
one from the back. I said the line first time doing stand up in a while, live at least, on Saturday. I was like, anybody have babies out there? And like a few people raised their hand. I was like, oh man, I thought that was going to be way worse. And there was like a nice couple in the front. I was like, yeah, we've got 3. And I was like, oh, congratulations. I just have the one. I got to be honest with you guys. As a person that one time slept in a bar, me having a kid really didn't like come up on the radar of what people thought I was going to do. Namely, my parents were like, I can't believe you have a baby. And I was like, fuck. This, excuse my language, holy shit.
What is worse than the drive home from the hospital?
Nothing in my life.
In my life. I actually wept that they make the woman. Did they make her sit in a wheelchair? They because they don't want you to drop this, so they have you hold the baby while they wheel you out of the hospital.
Right.
And then you
they
get to
literally
your car.
dump you out like
and I was
manure.
weeping. I was weeping the entire time.
Yeah.
While they were pushing me. I was like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
It's
us now. It's us now.
It's
us
terrifying.
Now. It's the worst.
We got home.
But you should all do it if you want to.
Well, I said to a friend, he's like, we think about it sometimes. Like, if you ever waffle about children's, do not have them.
Yeah.
Because you got to be supportive of one another. It's a team effort. I don't single parents. Blessings to you a million times. I don't know how you do it. It's the job of being a parent is very difficult. And she's only 3.5 months old. Like, I haven't really done anything but held her and made sure that she didn't die.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, that first day, and out of the hospital. Oh my goodness!
I told you the muffin punch story, didn't I? Didn't I tell you about muffin
Wait,
punch?
I think on the
Was that on the other.
on the live patella again.
Yeah. No. I was just gonna say, like, my postpartum depression was so through the roof. And we just never got it diagnosed with my first, and then the second. We're like, okay, this is. We don't know anyone else who behaves this way after having a baby.
It's a
So
scene.
I've handled it, but yeah, I punched a muffin. Punched a muffin, Kenny.
You got to punch muffins every now and then.
Every now and then.
He didn't take my advice. Dickie's my husband. He didn't take my advice to call in the coffee order. I would like him back in the home with me as soon as possible. And he said he just wanted 45 minutes.
Probably just
to
wanted,
himself.
Yeah.
And I thought, that sounds so lovely. I would like 30 seconds. And I'm like, "Ah." And he brought it back, and he's like, what's the big deal? And I punched the muffin that he had brought me, and then laid down, face down on the ground, and I just screamed. And he was like, okay.
Yeah, no.
I see what I did. I see what I did now. It's clear now.
That's great.
Thank you. Yeah, I see what I did now.
Yep.
Yep. No, it's all clear. I apologize.
You deserved the
That
moment of
muffin had it
expression.
coming to him.
You deserve the moment of expression.
Well said, Ken. Well said. We got a couple super chats here. Matt the Beard Man, happy 100th. Can't wait to watch many more. I had 3 kids make All State this weekend. He's a track coach, Matt the Beard Man, and it was a hot day here on Saturday, so I am very happy by their performance. Way to go. What are their names? Tell us their names.
Also, where is he?
I believe he's in. That's gonna sound
Midwest?
He's in the Midwest.
I feel like the Midwest was super hot.
Yeah.
Anyway,
love all the support from the GPA. Thanks,
That's
Matt. And
awesome.
we support all of your. If I could run, I would. I can't. I got a bad left knee, and I hate it. But mostly, I hate it.
Yeah, mostly.
Like I always said in my life, the only time to run is from something or to something.
Yeah.
Like from the police or to an appointment. Running for fun is really hard for me to comprehend. As somebody that lived in a swimming pool, everybody's like, oh, well, you swam back and forth. Exactly. It's why I don't like to just do, like, put on the TV, let me swing some weights around for a little bit. That's my workout.
Yeah.
I don't need to run.
I just picture you like.
Yeah, just going.
Swinging
weights. We also got one from Jen Maddell. 100 episodes already? Congratulations. It's a great distraction from working. Hey, that's all we get. And Jen Maddell from Chicago, Kate, and she sent us a bunch of Portillos.
Oh, God.
Dogs, and we got
That's
the beef.
so funny. So you guys, wait, you got the dogs, you got the beef.
I got the beef as well. Yeah, put the hot peppers on it.
You put the hot peppers. You got to put the. Did it come with the pickle? Because you're supposed when you eat the dog, you're supposed to put pickle right on top.
Oh, but we had that green relish that was fantastic.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So good.
Oh my God.
And I get it's some good relish.
Oh God. You know there's a Portillo's in Buena Park.
I've heard this.
If you think I haven't gone to Buena Park specifically to get Portillo's with my kids and to show them roller coasters nearby, you'd be wrong. I'd be like, that's what a roller coaster looks like. To the drive-thru.
We're not going there, huh?
We're not going there.
No. Prince that wasn't promised says, what's up, folks? Cheers. Hi, Kate. Fancy seeing you here. Kate, you should just come on here more often, is what I'm saying.
Okay, fine.
You're
I
close.
won't be late next time because now I know it's not a 5-minute
You know what?
drive.
No, don't promise things you can't deliver. Okay?
Yeah.
This show is all about.
You got to feed that tortoise.
Yeah.
We know that Tommy Johnson. I know his demands.
Sorry, Kate. Because I wouldn't promise that. I can't. A guest last week reached out. Well, their PR reached out and they were like, "So should they show up like an hour before the show?" I was like, "An hour? I show up 20 minutes, and I'm the host."
I show up after the show.
Whoops, daisy.
Kate, you're not the first. Don't worry about it.
No, you're definitely.
But I also was definitely the closest that showed up late.
That's probably true.
Real true.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Mark Riley, you got something for us?
We got a Streamlab here from Carol. So happy to see Kate here. There's a Danish rock band, Volbeat, who put out new music last week, and a guest vocalist on a song is Stein Bramsen.
What?
I started giggling So hard because Josh's Danish Christian Harloff was one of my favorite bits, so I had to share.
Well, thank you very much. So Stein,
Christian Harloff. Yeah, tell us
so
about
well,
that.
Stein Bromsen, you know, he's my favorite artist. She is my favorite artist, and you know, I was very excited that she was on this album. Volpatus, is that what they're called?
Volbeat.
Volbeat.
Yeah.
Now you know
Volpatus.
Volbeat's first album. You've listened to it before, obviously.
Yes. Oh, I love the first track on that, which is "Toss Me a Danish."
Yeah, well, everybody knows Tosh Me a Danish.
Tosh Me a Danish.
And then the second song is a Danish with no holes. It's not a Danish at all.
It's a bagel.
And yes, and correct. And then their second album, though, was not another brick and and it's a hell of an album. And so when Volbeat reached out to Stein Bromsen, she then reached out to me. She's like, "Should I do this album? I don't know. Sometimes Volbeat's music's a little it's you know, it's very it's got an edge to it." Because he's the Edge from U2, you know.
I know.
He's very much the Edge. He loves a good chihuahua. And so he said, you should do it. So I went into the recording studio with Volbeat.
Yes.
You know, and they played the little instruments, and I put a little vocal track down.
Would you say that you are sort of a mentor to Stein?
Yes,
Bromsen?
correct. Yeah. Stein Bromsen and I, we share many meals together. She has punched muffins as well.
Well, I'll tell her. I'll send her some Zoloft in the mail. It will get the muffin punching right out of you.
I would really like to make a muffin punch shirt. Okay. And it just says muffin punch, exclamation point, and a fist into a muffin.
Into a muffin.
And the muffin exploded.
Yeah. Do you know who wouldn't buy that shirt?
Dickie.
He's like, too triggering. I lived the muffin punch.
soon.
Yeah, too soon.
Yeah,
it was 6 years ago, but boy.
But it was a good one. Yeah.
I live the muffin punch should be his shirt.
I survived.
That's all I got was his T-shirt. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, in Denmark we call the muffin punch the old Stein Bromsen. You know, it was a sound effect on her second album, Ken.
The muffin punch.
The muffin punch was. Yeah.
And then if I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong. It might be Christian Harloff, Danish Christian Harloff. There was also a sound effect on the third album of what was it? It was a DeWalt.
It was a DeWalt power drill. It's 25 volts.
25. Oh yeah.
And I believe
that's how I got into it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, because you look very much like Stein Bromsen.
Yeah.
Yes, she's a lovely woman, usually sort of punctual. You know, it's like that's her thing. That's what she does. Ken.
The intention is there.
Yep.
The will to be there.
And then in Denmark, I'm not sure if you know, but the breast pumps they go backwards. So it's instead of go ahead. It's
This is truly just for you and I right now. No one knows if this is
Mark
happening.
Riley left. He's gone. Yeah, I'm not going to sit through this BS.
I wasn't even supposed to be here today.
You saying all I got was this stupid T-shirt reminds me of one of the funniest T-shirts I ever saw, which was, and I do not support child labor. I'm gonna, it's gonna be good if I have to give that disclaimer.
Hell of a disclaimer. You may want to sit on the button.
The T-shirt said, I worked for 12 cents an hour, and all I made was this stupid T-shirt.
Oh, that's great but horrible.
It's great but horrible.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. It's a good reminder.
It's a good reminder for us that we should all. It's a good reminder for us all that we should shop smart.
We went to. My brother got married in New Orleans in 2008, maybe.
Bragger.
2009, something like that. Yeah, big deal. So. We, you know those like airbrush shirts that you get at a mall kiosk, and they would say like Josh,
yes,
or like Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So I went to one of those like kiosks in New Orleans, hammered obviously, and I was like, "Can you make me a shirt that says my wife is hotter than me in the airbrush, right?" And the guy was like, "Yeah, definitely, that's hilarious." And so he makes it for me, and my brother passed out 2 nights before his wedding, and I put it on him. I took all these pictures of him like set up like around with this "my wife is hotter than me" airbrush shirt, and then he threw up like all over the shirt, and I don't like have that shirt. Like it was my favorite effing thing. It's such a stupid thing. I was like, just pay me and say my wife is hotter than me, and I'll airbrush it. It's all pink. It's gonna be pink. Take it back. I'm literally like changing a baby. I'm like trying to put the shirt on him like Woody. It's like clearly a marionette doll. And just moving her all around. New Orleans. It was like 2 nights before the wedding. My brother's like, all right, this is the night we can get drunk. I don't want to get too drunk the night before my wedding. I don't want to be hungover for the wedding. Like, all right, no big deal. I mean.
Still hungover for the wedding.
Holy cow. New Orleans is unsafe in every single way. For a kid in his 20s that loved to do stupid stuff, New Orleans is the worst place on the planet. Vegas, fine.
Yeah.
Vegas, there's like some sort of control.
This
New
is
Orleans, there is nothing.
Well, and also they're like, here's your drink. It comes in a yard.
Yeah.
Like you're like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drink a yard of Hurricane.
It's literally the only place where most bars sell alcohol in like medium, large, extra large, souvenir. It's
Yeah.
a stadium of alcohol, right?
Yeah.
Like, do you want your Jack and Coke with 9 shots or 13? I'm like, ooh, I'm going to have to go 13. I think that's the safer bet. All things being equal. And you can walk outside with everything.
That's the other.
Nobody stops you.
No.
Savannah, Georgia is like that too.
Is it?
Yeah, Savannah is open carry.
Really?
I don't know if that's not open carry.
I was
For,
gonna
gun,
say-
for guns and beer.
not
pretty
open
sure that's-
carry.
that's
What's
weapons.
that? Open container.
Open container.
Open container,
Yes. Yeah.
Well, don't go to Savannah with your gun.
Open carry.
Well, carry a beer in one hand and a gun in the other. Welcome.
What could go wrong?
Muffin punch. Yeah. You know what's a really good idea for? That's a good idea for a bar. Okay,
Yeah.
so like back in the day, you had that stupid Coyote Ugly. It was
Yes.
actually a place in New York where like if you ordered a beer, they just gave you a shot and charged you for it. I'm like, I don't want the shot.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
$38 for a beer. I'm good. But there's this bar. It's called Muffin Punch. Okay, you order your drink, and if you would like the extra $3 muffin to punch, to really get your emotions out, like I'll have an Amstel Light and a muffin. Thank you. Swig. Pop. God, that feels good. All right, I'm out. And then they just like, there's just muffin everywhere. And she's like, sweep it into the thing. Hey, you been to Muffin Punch? What's that? Okay, so they sell you muffins. Do you eat them? Nope. You can only punch them. If you try and eat the muffin, they will kick you out of the bar.
Yeah, they will punch your muffin for you, basically. That looks unpunched.
You can punch better than that. Let's give, and second muffin's half off.
Can I tell you, the muffin punch really actually hurt me because the plate underneath was so solid.
Yeah.
And the muffin just sort of, it like, if I could demonstrate, like if I was the
90%
muffin,
air.
Can we get a muffin?
it just went like this. So it didn't protect my hand at all.
Let me tell you, I thought it couldn't get better than the DeWalt. I thought. But I was wrong because that muffin, Kate Mulligan, everybody, a woman of so many talents. It's insane.
I got to get going to update my resume.
Can punch muffins, can also imitate said punch muffins. Mark Riley's like, let's change the subject.
No, actually, I have a couple questions. What kind of muffin was it?
Yeah.
Do we know?
Yes.
What,
Brand,
Oh,
blueberry.
it was from Earth Cafe because we lived by Earth Cafe at the time.
I was probably
it was
allergic to it.
it was I'm sure like cinnamon.
Yeah.
Cinnamon, the kiss of death.
Because
for you.
usually a cinnamon comes with a nut.
This was I don't think this was like it was almost it was the closest I could get to a donut without them having donuts. So imagine like delicious,
Cinnamon
Yeah.
toast muffin.
stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
One of those muffins.
yeah. One of those cinnamon toast muffins, right?
Just got a Streamlab.
And we got a couple Streamlabs here.
Nice.
One from the Schmobot.
Oh.
Oh,
Why, Kate? Why have you abandoned me? We were supposed to conquer the world together. Is it because I'm a Decepticon? Also farts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That sounds about right.
Appreciate
listen,
that.
I'm so sorry, Schmobot. Just so that you know, I didn't know about the Decepticon rule until today. So
Until
I'm
today.
I didn't know about it. So yes, you were cut out.
Don't
I'm so
trust
sorry.
robots. Don't trust schmobots. Don't trust anything that ends in a bot.
And bot. Yeah,
Correct.
it's pretty sure. Unless it's
That's
a
actually
Shania bot,
The Shania bot.
or it's Britney bot.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
But you can trust Sammy Leon Mendoza here,
Yes.
the
Oh, yeah.
legend. Congrats on 100 episodes,
Thank
guys.
you.
Couldn't ask for a better guest than Kate. Love her so much. Thanks for everything you guys do for the world.
I mean,
What'd you
do?
What'd you do for the world?
I'll tell you what.
Everybody go around and say one thing you did for the world.
And do a little bit, okay? Do a little bit. We had to do a moo takeover, and you're like, what is it? This weekend, my wife's company that she used to work for, show me your moo.
Yes.
So
I loved her caption behind every well-dressed baby is a mom still in pajamas.
Yeah.
I was like that.
pretty good.
Punched a muffin.
Punch a muffin.
Yeah.
Yep. My favorite thing is like I'll come home or I'll 1 or 2 or something like that, and Amanda will hand me the baby. She's like, I haven't brushed my teeth yet. She's like, you just give me
Yes.
the baby.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a lot of work having a
I
child.
used to walk around our block waiting for Dickie to pull into the driveway. He should have known to get me help. Aren't we hearing a lot?
Yeah.
I would just be like,
There she is again.
I got those
My
Betty Davis
grave.
eyes. Like,
Meanwhile, all of us over in the stand-up world are like, how come Kate is not coming around and do stand-up anymore? Wonder why.
She visits my grave in a long black van. She's like, holy shit. Kate.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, no. But so we had to do this moo takeover,
Yeah.
right? And basically, Amanda gets the clothes, and like they don't really make men's clothes, but they do have some unisex stuff that I'm a women's XL,
Yeah.
which is pretty hot.
Yeah, it is.
And
I'm
so, like,
also a women's XL, so there we have it.
that
Pretty
is
hot.
also hot.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about it. So
Who likes a kangaroo pouch? Because I've got one.
It's hot. It's hot. I'm into it. So we have to do this thing, and they send me these like silk PJs that are more like it's like a romper more than anything. It's like a male romper. I put it on. I'm like, I'll be honest with you, I don't think this is for me. But the shirt was nice, but the shorts were so short that I legitimately looked like the sorority scene in Animal House, like running around in like these silk panties. My legs are so hairy. You know how weird
I was gonna
this
say
looks?
I want to get a visual on this.
And I have my legs have been chocolate and vanilla ice cream since like 1991, right? They have never been sun above my knees, but there's
Right.
always been sun below, right? And so that Italian skin gets tan
Yeah.
immediately, and the skin that is never seen still stays vanilla
So
ice
it looks
cream.
like you were wearing a pair of shorts and then a longer pair of shorts
Correct.
under that.
Correct.
Where's that guy wearing bike shorts?
Yeah, yeah. It's unbelievable. So I would get on the starting block in a swim meet with a Speedo on, but all summer I would have long board shorts on at the pool. And I then, our swim team's colors were red, I then looked like Neapolitan ice cream. It was chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry on my body. And I'd get up and then my mom would be like, somebody would be like, get that kid's legs tan. And then it was like my dad, like heckling me at 9. That's how you grow up in Pittsburgh. Italian in Pittsburgh. Somebody get that kid better parents. My dad's like, I got you. So we do this moo takeover, and it's supposed to like open up the door, and Amanda opens the door, and she looks like Sharon Stone in Casino when like they first come in. She got this like long flowy pajamas, and I was like, what's it like being married to Robert De Niro in Casino? And she's like, I don't get that reference. Let's do the takeover. I was like, all right. So then, they Moo posts it and everything, and I get one direct message from one human that's like, I loved that Sharon Stone joke. I was like, it worked for one person. If that's all it takes, I friggin' did it.
Won the day.
That was an only joke for me. That was my muffin punch of the takeover. Boom, shakalaka. So,
By the way, being from Pittsburgh, did you watch Mayor of Easttown?
yeah, but that's from Philadelphia.
Oh, sorry. I apologize. They both have peas. They both have peas.
Uh-oh.
Wow, Kate. Not only were you 3 minutes late and did what some are calling the DeWalt power drill of a generation. then you did you watch Mayor of Easttown? It's Pennsylvania. It's the same place, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of peas. You know what else I get confused? I get the Columbus, the Cleveland, and I get
Cincinnati.
and the Canton and the
Canton.
Cincinnati. I get
Canton.
those all confused
A lot of
too.
C's.
There's a
Canal.
lot in Ohio. They've got a lot of
Yeah.
sea towns.
Canal
so,
Fulton
Yeah.
down there as well.
Yeah. Cumberbatch, Ohio,
Cumberland Gap.
Cumberland Gap. Yeah.
I think that's West Virginia, but I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
nope. It's definitely Ohio.
Yeah.
Definitely. No, you were right.
Well,
And then yeah.
There's a Johnstown, Pennsylvania, and a Youngstown, Ohio, and I switched those ones up.
Yeah.
all the
So
time.
you and
Everybody
yeah,
knows.
and also by the way,
This is
J
good
and Y are
geogra-
pronounced the same in some. So they're both Youngstown.
Yeah, Youngstown.
They're both Youngstown.
Yeah. Mayor of Easttown I thought was fantastic. Somebody asked me on Twitter today, what'd you think of Mayor of Easttown? And then 9 separate questions about the show. I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was like so well done.
Yeah.
You liked it, Mark Riley.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
I think
fantastic.
she's never been better.
Yeah.
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 Holy
I hate
cow.
to say that television's the best thing that she's done, but that television I think is the best
Oh.
thing she's done.
It's incredible. And I've said it all along. Ken thinks it's funny. The reason I like the show so much is they finally got a Pennsylvania accent correct.
Correct.
And every actor did it. It wasn't like, hey, so the only one that could do it was Winslet. So everybody else just talked like you're from LA.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You give me
got
all
it.
of the accents.
It was
right?
also the best Evan Peters has ever been.
Yeah,
I
he
wanna
was
say.
fantastic.
So good.
He was so good, and I've not loved I'd never really loved him in a American Horror Story. I was sort of like, what is this guy? But
That
then he
oh
was
shit moment with
great
Evan
in
Peters
them.
might be the best oh shit moment
Oh
in
my
TV in like the
God.
last 5 years.
Yeah.
Like holy cow.
Yes.
And it's so quick.
Oh.
Yeah. Jaw dropping.
Yeah.
Jaw dropping. Man. Yeah, no, big fan. Go ahead.
Streamlabs.
Streamlabs.
Jose Ulloa. I'm trying to pronounce it correctly, but congratulations on 100
Thank you.
episodes. Thank you guys for all the good content. Missing California, in Texas for 3 months, but then moving to Massachusetts
Whoa.
to start new chapter with wifey.
Nice.
And Jose
Congrats.
also reached out to me and on the GPA Instagram.
Nice.
He was the schmode bot that came in. He wanted Angry Riley to prep him to go ask his now fiance out. So Jose,
That's right. You did it.
love
Mark
that.
Riley did
Congratulations
it.
to you. I'm so glad my yelling and screaming at you got you a fiance.
Yeah. Well done, Mark.
Ugh, and
I didn't do anything. It was all you, Jose. It was all you, Jose.
No, you're up in that head. There's little Mark Riley up in there doing a little dance, and
Yeah.
he's yelling at you like, "Do it!
Just do it.
Make it
Son of a...
punch that muffin."
But I was gonna say, I gotta get you some muffins because I'll tell you what, I think you're gonna really enjoy the feeling, Riley. You and I have the same threshold for temper. I feel like.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I can tell you, I've probably, not a muffin to my recollection, but I have punched
Yeah.
food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real quick, Ikaika Shively has something, but real quick, AIV has a super chat. Hey, Kate, huge hug from Chile. You're the best indeed. I agree.
Oh, thank you.
Ikaika Shively, Prince of the Islands, Aloha Friday. What do you got?
We do not have muffins, but we do have tasty cakes.
Oh, yeah, they're in the shower.
I know. We'll give you. You can take a whole box. Of
Yeah,
them.
you
I
want a
want the
whole
crimpets.
We got
Take
them.
them. They're yours.
You got the maple crimpets?
Oh, yeah.
They're yours.
So my family, we used to go to the Jersey Shore, but we
Yeah.
always had family from Cherry Hill, which
Yeah,
is right outside
there,
of Philly.
South Jersey. Yeah.
So anyway, we
Where's what shore town did you go to?
we would go to Chadwick Beach, but it was
Okay.
right next to Lavalette.
Oh yeah, right
So like
on.
we're like
Okay, yeah.
like the Point Pleasant
Oh,
to Seaside stretch.
gorgeous,
We're like
yeah.
right in the middle.
Got it,
Yeah.
got it.
Or,
And we were-
Ortley Beach is right there
Gotcha.
too.
We were
Yeah.
Stone Harbor family. Stone Harbor Avalon. That's way south.
Oh, Avalon.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Absolutely. Oh,
That's all. That's all tasty
It's
cakes.
3 boxes of tasty cakes. We've asked Ranger Donald to stop. I think he at this point just wants to
Now
murder
it's-
us.
yeah,
He-
it's-
he's trying to slowly kill us.
That's
That's
so much
3 layers of
crimpets.
diabetes just waiting for you.
Yeah.
And-
I tried to give him to the homeless guy, residentially challenged gentleman out on the street
Yeah.
in front of our office. He said, "Whoa, what do you think I am?"
Yeah.
I calm it down.
Yeah.
So I took
That's
it back.
way
off.
too much food. Yeah. Matt the Beer Man chimes in with another super chat. I'm at work, so I couldn't respond right away. Congrats to Jermaine, Cameron, and Lily. Also, I'm in West Michigan. We said, West
Yeah,
Michigan. It was
Midwest.
90 degrees here all weekend. Woo.
Yeah.
And that Michigan, that Chicago heat, Michigan, Midwest heat, Pittsburgh, people don't understand.
Not a fan.
It's so sticky. It's so sticky. It's like when they shoot a show in Miami and everybody in the cast is sweating the entire show.
Right.
Like there's no makeup. They didn't even put makeup on the people. Like,
Yeah.
and then they're like, you don't even need to do that.
Yeah.
It's always sticky and sweaty in Miami. That's the one thing about, if we're talking about like organic things of a show that they get right, sweating in Miami, they always get it right.
Yeah.
That show with Kyle Chandler that Christian Harloff and I
Bloodline.
loved. Bloodline.
I loved that
So
show.
good. And they were always sweating. Like Ben
Oh my
Mendelsohn
God.
sweated through that
Ben
entire
Mendelsohn-
show.
That's the way
So
I feel
good.
about that man.
And then Name here says, speaking of Philly, what do you think of Gritty? I'll be honest, I'm kind of jealous that you guys got that mascot approved because that thing is insane. It really is.
What's the mascot?
Gritty, it's the Philadelphia Flyers mascot. Ikaika, if you could pull up a picture of Gritty to show Kate as I read this super chat from our boy, Video Club Brandon, aka Matthias. He's the king of the playlist. Schmobot, we don't serve that kind here. I saw a Chilean super chat, and the Argentinian can't be left behind. Hi, Kate. Congratulations on the 100s, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you, Matthias. Gritty. See, that's Gritty.
Oh,
He is the Philadelphia Look at this guy. This is the mascot
Gritty.
that gets submitted by like your kids. Like, what do you think a mascot would look like? And you give him orange spines and a crazy face and a helmet.
He's a character directly out of Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Jim
yeah.
Henson created
Mm-hmm.
this. He takes his head off and tosses it. Do you remember those guys in
Oh,
Labyrinth?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Talk about ripping your vase off. That's that.
Yes.
Literally doing that. I'm sorry, Kate, to really get you
Wow.
in your grammar graw there. Okay, Kate McGraw over
Kate
Doug's daughter, Kate McGraw.
That's like a nightmare. It's Gritty, man.
Yeah, Gritty will. Yeah.
Yeah,
he
Gritty
comes
does
in
show up.
he comes into your dreams and
Dance, magic, dance.
Yeah. That's
Dance,
Yeah.
magic, dance.
Yes. You're
it's
totally
the
right.
first question I asked David Bowie when I met him.
Fireys? Are those the Fireys?
I was like, "What was Labyrinth like?" And he was like, and like everybody always like,
Wait, you
"You're talking
actually
about
met him?
He was my buddy in New York. And then I asked him, I was like, "How
weird
tight?
story.
Do you guys have a muffin?
Do you guys know? Did you guys know? I was like, did you know when you were shooting it that the entire world was just looking at your Johnson? And he's like, well, I mean, we knew the pants were taut, but I didn't really pay much attention to it.
He was like, I was actually, really, it was the feathered bangs that did it for me. Yeah.
And then I was like, how did you learn how to tweet the ball? He's like, I was a hand model dummy. And I was like, oh, right. That makes sense. He's a hand double. He didn't learn. He didn't know how to do it. Like, they were just like, here, we'll get your hands and do it. And
That's how raves started, I think.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the Labyrinth to this day, I love that movie, but it also terrifies the ever-living shit out of me.
I don't remember being scared of it, and then I showed it to my then 5-year-old, and then I realized I should have my children taken away from me.
Yeah, it's pretty
scary. I remember Never-Ending Story being the scariest thing of my life ever, and I would go when the horse. Spoiler.
Oh my God.
When the horse is into
Don't
the.
say it.
I won't.
Don't
But
do
I
it.
would go into the bathroom so that my parents wouldn't see me crying, and then make fun of me for crying about the horse. Yeah, thank you. I always want to call it Atreyu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that flying dog, I think that broke
That's-
like a lot of dogs because kids were like, "Can I fly on the dog?" And then dogs like, "Don't jump on the dog."
But even the flying dog, what was his name?
Falcor.
Falcor. Even Falcor is like deeply
Creepy.
disturbing.
Yeah,
Yes.
all of those.
He looks like Wilford Brimley.
Yeah.
Like if Wilford Brimley didn't shave ever, he
Yeah.
would look like
Yeah.
Falcor. That's a scene, Kate.
Let's pour one
Let's
out.
pour one out.
for-
I think it's time for Boone's Bourbon.
We really got an emotional journey on that one.
Nostalgia
Holy shit.
stung.
Yep, that'll wake you up. Kate, you are the best. Thank you for being here.
Oh my God, thank you
thanks.
for having me. This is so fun.
you-
It's very close to where I live, just not as close as I thought. So I will do this again if you ever let me come back.
Hey, how did Ken do watching your tortoise? And I'd also like
By
to,
the way-
I want to be known. I would like to be second on the list of watching tortoises.
Fantastic.
I love turtles and
So
tortoises.
Grace and Ken had just lost their darling dog,
Mm-hmm.
and I felt like I didn't know if it was a good ask or a bad ask. And they were so gracious about it. They took care of him. But no, so Tommy, the truth is I put Tommy in a chicken coop. When I see that Tommy's walking around inside his thing, I'm like, it's time to put him in his chicken coop. And then I move him outside
Right.
and he eats grass.
Yeah.
Okay. He just eats our grass, eats our weeds, and like that's his life. They
Living
are
the
like chopping up vegetables.
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
Grace is wearing him in like a baby Bjorn.
Yep. We sat and watched TV.
He came back. I came back and he was just like, "Oh, don't make me eat the grass again." I've had to step up my tortoise
Yeah.
game. I
Yeah.
chopped up green beans for him the other day. I'm like, well,
I mean, you know,
if I don't do it, he's going back. He's gonna escape and go to Ken and
yeah,
Grace's.
Grace with animals every day. We had to chop up fresh carrots, lettuce, broccoli, and then
I
he'd,
definitely.
make
I mean,
a
I
warm
did not.
bath.
I did not.
I haven't had a
They
vegetable
lost
since
money.
2016. I think.
Yeah, and then he pooped in his bath. It was great.
He loves a warm bath.
He loves a warm bath poop.
Oh.
It really does.
What was the inspiration for getting a tortoise? Because that's a choice.
It is a choice.
That's a choice.
It was May. It was June. It was
Okay.
a year ago.
Okay.
And I knew that our family was sick of each other. And I said, it's time for a pet.
Yeah.
But also, one day we'll travel again. And we can't have like a dog. Like,
Yeah.
I'm allergic to dogs. Not all dogs, but some dogs.
Yeah,
and
me
then,
too.
like, Dickie's allergic to cats. So I was like,
Me too.
well, I think a reptile might be fun. And my one son he's like, I want a frog. I want a frog. I want a frog. I'm like, you can't
That's an
hold a
amphibian.
frog. Yeah, I'm like, you can't hold a frog. But they probably have frogs at Scales and Tails too, which is where we went.
Oh yeah. It's an
And then
element.
we went in, and I was like, I didn't know what we were gonna get. And then I saw him. He was alone, and he was just,
How big is he?
he's a little peanut person.
Okay. And will he get giant
He's gonna
eventually?
so this is the thing. I hope Dickie's not watching. He's gonna live to be 80 to 100 years old,
Oh no.
and he'll be anywhere from 50 to 80 pounds.
Oh my God.
That's
So
the
he's
thing.
Neil's problem next.
Who's Neil?
My son.
Oh, yeah.
At some point, he's no longer my problem.
gonna
Who's
say.
Neil? Is that Dickie's brother? Is he real young?
It's, instead of generational wealth, it's generational
Yeah.
tortoise.
Unbelievable.
It's gonna be like the reading of the will. They'll be like, all right, she left us a box of Kirkland wipes, funny, and a tortoise.
And a tortoise.
Fantastic.
It's just
Would have loved some college money, but I guess Tommy Johnson, who by the way may be a girl. We won't know till they're 11.
Yeah.
Is that how
Okay.
that works?
I can't find out his gender I can find out his or her gender. So they are not.
But I've met a girl
non-binary.
named Tommy before. I think it's a unisexual
Yes,
name.
there's also that horrible Tommy right now. Tommy,
Oh. Isn't that Tammy?
Tommy Larry.
Oh, we don't mention that yet.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Tommy, Tammy.
Yeah. Anyway.
Tammy's
But
a
yeah.
real popular name in Pittsburgh. I'm surprised that every
Tammy.
show in Pittsburgh doesn't have at least one Tammy. Everybody's got an Aunt Tammy. Everybody's got like their mom's friend Tammy who like may have drank too much Chardonnay and got like a third divorce. Gets a scene. Mike Rod brings up a good movie that has scared me to this day. You guys ever seen that movie Return to Oz?
Oh,
With
yeah.
the people with the wheel feet?
The wheelies
Yep.
or whatever, yeah.
That movie scared the
Fairuza Balk,
living
yeah.
hell out of
The
me. Yeah,
wheelies.
Fairuza Balk.
You know what I think of when you say Wheelie is the Micro Machine guy playing Wheelie in the 1984 Transformers movie.
You're right.
Wheelie.
Those commercials were legendary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Micro Machine guy? Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
We got a
Big
Streamlab.
one. Big Streamlab here. Thank you very much, Stefan. DS3_Mond. Happy 100th episode. Love the show and the positivity you guys bring us every weekday. Great to have Mama Mulligan on. Hope it's not the
Mama
last
Mulligan.
time. So, Ken, how did the Clash of Parents go? Have a great week.
We got a great time. Just a great time. Oh,
Well
great
said,
time.
Ken.
Great time.
My parents, they ended up not meeting. It was a cross in airplane flights. But,
Oh.
good. I've had a ton of Thai food.
Ken,
I
it's
love this.
very. Have you guys figured out when he's being sarcastic and when he's being
Never.
No
sincere?
difference.
And I
There's
would
no
never-
difference.
no
That's
difference.
and you're like, it was a great time, and that's both means it was a great time, and I wanted to off myself.
You know what the best thing is that my dad lives for Ken Knapsack for that
the
exact
best.
reason. Because
Oh.
he's like, I can't tell when he's joking or serious, but I love every second of it.
It's my favorite delivery ever.
It is.
Good old John Macuga.
Yeah. John Macuga
Hey,
lives for
Father.
Ken Knapsack. Yeah. My dad found Ken's book in a catalog. My dad loves catalogs. That's a
the
big
best
merch
thing.
guy. And he's like, Ken's book's in a catalog. I'll send it to you. Sent me the catalog.
The catalog, not the book.
No, not the book. The catalog.
Catalog.
Well, that's a good keepsake, I think.
Oh,
A
it's the
catalog
best
with
spot.
your
Yeah.
book. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like an entire catalog of like carved knights, fish on walls, Thunderbird
Dancing
things.
trouts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, do you like a '57 Chevy? Here's a car of it, and then my book.
Yes.
You know, like those like
Yeah.
the zombies coming out of your garden thing. Like,
Yes.
Yeah,
I
same.
love
Oh,
those
La La
catalogs.
Land.
Yeah.
That's
I
like,
love
those
them
were
too.
in the
airplane.
airplane seeds.
Yes.
You
Yes.
always want to
Yes.
buy that
Yes.
zombie coming out of the
Now
I-
my
listen.
planter
book's
thing.
there.
I also was like, all right, that massage chair seems reasonably priced.
agreed.
Yeah.
A cool $1,200. That seems.
Sign me up. How do I purchase this in flight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to buy that.
See your flight
Yeah.
attendant.
Oh, we got another
One more
Streamlabs.
Streamlabs here. Matt Chapman. This is my first time watching the show because I love Kate Mulligan with
thanks.
my whole heart. I love
Aw.
you guys too. I just haven't had time to add a show, but you've reeled me in.
Oh,
Hey.
all right.
Matt,
Love it.
Thanks, Matt.
good to have you here.
Welcome. Well, maybe we'll
Love
just bring
Matt.
Kate in more often to get more Matts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take it to the Matt, and a muffin. You want to watch? Do a couple videos that make me smile? Wanna do
Yes,
that?
100%.
Okay.
1,000%.
Then I'm gonna tell you a
What's the
dad joke.
percentage I'm allowed to go up to? That's the percentage I want to see this.
117 proof.
Okay.
That's it.
117. Oh,
Yep.
I'm
so
an idiot.
cute.
All right, watch this. I love magic.
Okay.
All right. Where did she come
Whoa.
from? Tell me. I would like to know
No,
where she
no,
came
no.
from. Tell me. This is literally ripping my face off right now, Kate. Watch. Look. Where did she
What?
come from?
Well, I think under the chair's a mirror.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Where? No.
Wait, there's a thing that happens where she sort of falls forward.
Watch.
Okay. She comes out to the back of the chair.
She comes through the back.
She
of the-
comes out
Look
through
at
his
that.
pants. She's in his
Wait,
pants.
that is.
That is sorcery.
Wait, this makes you
Telling you.
smile.
I
This
love-
makes me. But this makes
love
me
magic.
want. I need to know now.
See, okay, so
Like I'm.
This
gonna
is the
have-
Kate
I don't want to take
Show.
away the. So I can't figure this out. But look, it almost like others.
I apologize about that. Ding
It's
ding.
okay.
Like
Yeah.
something comes up the side of the chair.
That's what I'm saying. Where
So-
is this happening? It's making me smile because I miss magic.
So I know you can see.
Look, she just appears.
To anyone countering my mirror argument, I know you see the cape underneath the chair. I still think that's the mirror. I think it's a mirror reflecting the other cape.
But they're also
cape
we're
side.
getting the side view of this thing.
Yeah, that's true.
They played it to the unless they gave the.
But she
audience
just
the
kind of
side view.
appears.
It's
Here I go
wild.
again
It's wild.
on my
Right?
own.
This
All
is
right.
fantastic.
Thank you.
Okay, good
And we
stuff.
got one more. Sorry, I had a sick kid last night. I couldn't search
It's
TikTok
great.
for too
It's
long.
great. It's great.
All right.
Oh, there you
Now, this dog, he's doing full Tommy Johnson. Like this kid's trying to play, and the dog's like, no, you're not allowed upstairs.
You're not upstairs.
I've been told to block the stairs.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Um,
Hey,
not here.
no.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh.
Dog's like, listen,
I
I'm in
should have
charge.
gotten a dog.
I'm in
Tommy
charge
would
of
let
you.
the baby go up.
Well, and I think the baby falls. Yeah, look, the baby's like,
frustrating. Gunk.
and the dog's like,
Oh,
good.
and the dog's
Got
like,
you.
"Are you okay? Are you okay?
That's
Are
how
you
I hurt
okay?"
my back in wrestling.
Oh, and the doggy just walks around with the baby all day.
Mm-hmm. All day.
Such a good dog.
Here we go
Everybody's like,
again on my own.
I got the wrong pet.
No, you got 80 years of pure bliss with Tommy Johnson.
Stay down.
By the time Tommy Johnson turns 80 to 100, we'll have like invented some sort of microchip to put in our brain
I
that
know.
keeps us alive.
Oh, good.
Our bodies are dead, but our brains are still like.
I am closing in on 40, I'll tell you what. So 80 years from now,
Woo,
120.
No, I love when I see, like, can you believe, like, 106 years old. I was like, if I get to that, somebody just push me in a river.
It's actually so much easier than you
Sounds like
think
my
than push you in
family.
a river. All you have to, we have to break your hip. That's it.
Whack.
Just whack you.
River.
Like it.
You want to hear a quick dad joke?
100%.
Okay.
Sorry, 117%.
That's right.
117 proof. Just like Boone's Homegrown Bourbon, number 6 in the world, number 1 in your heart. Gold medals everywhere from our boy Tyler Boone. DrinkBoonesBourbon.com. You ever woken up on a Monday and thought, shh, I didn't drink enough Boone's Bourbon this weekend? I sure didn't. I said I drank too much. But guess what? There's nothing wrong with that, especially on a Monday with a sick kid. Okay.
Jam in the van. Jam in the van.
Jamming in the van.
Jam in the van.
All right. Okay. Do you want to do the graphic, Ikaika?
Oh, fine. Doink. You've picked very adorable pictures of you. By the way.
Yeah, well, I try. No, that's not good. Okay, hold on. Oh, this is a good one.
Okay.
When I was a kid, my mother told me I could be anyone I wanted to be. Turns out, identity theft is a crime.
That's good. I liked that
That's
one.
a good
Yeah.
one.
100 dad jokes, guys. 100 dad jokes. Real quick. I got a little pet peeve. Real quick. Mayim B. Alec is the guest host of Jeopardy last week and this week.
Yeah.
Blossom.
Yeah.
Act like you care.
Oof.
Act like the contestants are
That's
your
a note.
friends.
That's a note that I've given Mark Ellis before
Yeah.
on the Schmodown.
Yeah.
Like, hey, Mark, sit up in the chair. Act like you care. act like you enjoy doing this on any level. Mark.
Oh, Mark Ellis, the legend.
Who's really gonna? Do they don't know?
Well,
They're
I
trying
think
people out,
they're.
or?
I mean, I think they. The
I'm glad
original
you knew
plan
what
was
I was gonna
Ken
ask, I'm
Jennings.
sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
the original plan was Ken Jennings. I actually have a funny Jeopardy story. Original plan was Ken Jennings. Then, this whole social media with LeVar Burton. He's the last guest host.
Okay.
Everybody is on pins and needles hoping that he knocks us out of the park.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers was fine. A lot of people liked him. My favorite, by far, heads and shoulders above everybody else, Katie Couric was so
Oh,
good. She was
yeah.
the best. I mean, I would watch her anytime, anywhere. I love Katie Couric. She was perfect. But so yesterday, my brother-in-law, his really good friend, is a writer or something who works on Jeopardy, and was like, "Hey, my brother-in-law is lives for Jeopardy. He's got this campaign. He's like, you mean Josh Macuga? Yeah, we know who he is.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
my God.
okay.
Wow.
Well, so where's my friggin' phone call?
Where's the phone call?
They know about you in their chest.
Still
They're
not
like,
calling.
They're like, yeah, no, we're very intentionally ignoring him. That's what we're doing.
Yep.
At this point, they're just a group.
You know what? That's why we got Josh Purdy. This Friday, Jenna Ushkowitz versus Kevin McHale, not the basketball player, the star of Glee. And then we're going to get
that's
Kate
awesome.
Mulligan on here sometime, too.
Oh, my God.
2 p.m. on a Friday. Maybe it's you versus Tommy Johnson.
Oh my God! I'll tell you what, Tommy Johnson wins.
you versus, we'll figure out somebody. Maybe Roxy. It could be pretty funny.
It has to be somebody that's as much of an idiot as me.
Yeah, because it's the simplest game show on the internet. It's just
You
either or
say that, but I'm
questions.
going to embarrass us all.
Winner gets to, obviously, punch a muffin.
Punch a
I'm there.
muffin. We can do that. We can make
So-
I'll
that
be there at
happen.
1:54.
Ikaika Shively, I just got a Costco membership. Ikaika Shively is Captain Costco. It's incredible. The place is perfect. Those
It's
muffins are
it's
huge,
oh.
and we could punch the shit out of them.
Yes,
Right, Ikikes?
but also
2
everything
packs for
about
$6.
2
yeah.
packs for $6.
mix and match, baby.
Yes. Bing. All right. It's been 100 shows. What?
One more Streamlab from
Oh.
a newcomer.
Oh.
Suge
Shug-
Night. I said Shuge. Shuge.
This is gonna be
I
Shuge.
enjoy Shuge Night and his music.
Huge.
Shug Knight 323. First time watching the show. Love what I'm seeing. Hello to all you great people, especially the great Kate Mulligan. Kate Pulls.
Kate Pulse.
Kate Pulls.
Yeah.
Listen,
Mulligatani.
Suge Knight is
Sick.
he's a real one.
Real
Yeah,
one.
Yeah.
How many people make golf jokes when they talk to you?
You know, it's not as frequent as you would think, because I also think people think that it's my husband's last name.
Oh.
Which it's not.
It's not.
No, so I think they're like, well, can't make fun of your. It's not your. I'm like, it's been my last name my whole life.
I'll take a Kate.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I'll take
One,
it.
just one more.
Just one more.
Kate me up.
Yeah, I wish that there was. Now I'm gonna just be like, I'll take a Murphy, because that's what my kid's last name and my husband's
Yeah.
last name are. I'm like, I'll take a Murphy. Let's switch it on you.
Murph it
Murphy's
up.
Law. Can I Murph it up?
What is Murphy's Law again?
Murphy's Law is like everything that can go wrong will go wrong.
yeah.
Is that what it is?
It's if you bring home a muffin, it's gonna get punched.
It's going to get punched. Well said, Ken. Well said. Thank you all for being here on a Monday. Thank you all. Final super chat. Fun time from VRock408. Thank you very much. Listen, we did 100 shows, and we're going to do 100 more, 1,000 more, 2,000 more. As long as you guys keep watching, we're going to keep doing shows. I have a blast doing it. I hope the people that come on have a blast doing it. And I hope you guys have a blast watching it. Like I say at the end of every show, positivity, it's an active choice. You make it every day. Try and be positive. Call somebody, text somebody, tell them you love them. It matters. It's way easier to love than hate. Find the good. This was the Kate Show. We'll see you tomorrow.